So with you guys, man, this is Ground Life Productions back at it again with another video. Hope you guys been focused. I just botched the intro, but I hope you guys have been focusing on your mindset, and I hope you guys have been taking a seed, because what you need to understand is that in life, it's all about the choices that you make. Some choices can put you in good positions. Some choices can put you in bad positions, and you will know these things. You will know what comes with them because you experienced life for a minute. You know what comes with life. You grown. You know what to do and what not to do, as your mother would say, or as your father would say. Now, boy, you know better. You know better. You know better than that. It's all about the choices. Short-term choices or long-term choices. We can make choices in the short term because it may feel good, it may feel right. Our mind is telling us that, okay, yeah, this might be the way. But something deep down in here is telling us that we shouldn't go through with it. 9 times out of 10, something inside of you is telling you not to do it. You shouldn't really do it because it's telling you that for a reason. Now, have you ever noticed that when you're doing something right, there's nothing, doing something right that you know is right, there is nothing inside you telling you not to do it because you yourself know that it's the right thing to do. But if you're about to do something wrong, but you feel as though that you want to do it, but something inside you is telling you not to do it, now that's when the true conflict happens. That's when we start to go to war with ourselves. That's when we start to go to war with our minds, because now we're debating on whether we should take this action or not. Now, a lot of people end up in sticky situations because of the choices that they make. But I'm just here to tell you to listen to that. If you're about to make a risky decision and you know you shouldn't do it, I say listen to that. Just listen to that feeling that's telling you not to do it. If it's pleasure-based, don't do it. Focus on the long term. I done seen people end up in bad situations because they made short-term decisions. I done seen it before it even happened. Do you know how disappointing that feels when you tell somebody not to do something and they still do it anyway? And you tell somebody what's going to happen if they do it and they still do it anyway? You know how disappointing that is? You can try your very best, but if they still do it, what more can you do? What more can you do? And that doesn't just go for you telling somebody not to do something because you know what's going to happen. That goes for yourself too. You may feel like you need to do that certain thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you're going through. You may feel like you need to do it, but you don't need to. Why don't you just be patient? Patience is key. You already know what's going to happen if you go through it. If you go through with it right then and there, but you don't know what's going to happen if you just be patient and let it come naturally. Don't force anything. You don't need to force anything, because when you force things, you're making a short-term decision. But when you don't force anything, you're making a long-term decision, because God and the universe, God and the universe, however you want to call it. I go with both. I either say God or I either say the universe. But you know what? I'm going to just keep it simple. I'm going to just say God, he makes things work in our favor. But we got to have faith. Because if you don't have faith, then ain't nothing going to work out for you. Nothing will work out for you. But it's all about how strong your faith really is. So if you got strong faith, things will come to you. Yeah, you might have that feeling of, I should have did that. But trust me, it was for the better. It was for the better, because I promise you, you're going to get something way better out of that. Just trust me on this. Just trust me on that. It's all about the sacrifice. It's all about the sacrifice. Now, we all make sacrifices. We make good sacrifices and we make bad sacrifices. But sometimes you just got to make that certain sacrifice because you've been through this situation way too many times. So you already know what's going to happen, and you in this position again. But now you're faced with two choices. What will you do? What move will you make? Will you keep on making the same moves that you made in the past, or will you go the different route and let the natural take control? Put it in God's hands, put it in the universe's hands. Will you do that? That's the big question of this video, the big question of the day. I want you to meditate on that. What will you do? Will you keep making the same mistakes, or will you change the trajectory of your life? It's no better time than the present. Trust me on that. But this has been Grind Life Productions, and I'm signing out. Peace.